Alright, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. What's this? The world. I need to get some type of sand when I come on this thing. I don't know. I ain't got one yet. We gonna figure it out, though. We gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We are. I said I was gonna pick a sign, upload that joint. I might. If it come out twice, once we do this and then pick it up on the 13th, then that's the one I pick. Alright, let's see what's going on. Do you like that though? Do you like that though? Your body's on me. We're acting like you're so shy. Do you like that though? Do you like that though? King of Swords reversed. Jesus. Let's see what's going on for the week of reading. You got 4 swords reversed. Let's see though. Let's see before I start talking. I was just gonna say that. Come on now. I was gonna say that though. I'm trying to learn how to shuffle. You got Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Lord, please. Hey man, is it something stuck? I knew it was something stuck. Nine of Wands. The Moon. Oh shit. It's kind of like last week where I ain't want to post shit. But I didn't even upload it last week. I told you it was kind of too heavy though. It was. I was like, Jesus. Like, I'm not finna say that. It ain't nothing but the Sun and the Knight of Swords. Look that up. It ain't nothing but the Knight of Swords. But I'm trying to keep that back on. There we go. It ain't nothing but the Knight of Swords. Can you see? In the Sun reverse. Woo! Alright. See, we still got some inner child processes probably lingering over for those of y'all that don't know inner child. Go read them. It's on my website. Link is in the bio below. Alright, okay. On the bottom of the day, we do got 8 of Cups, though. For some of y'all, though, with the 8 of Swords, as it being, like, the overall movement, though, that could be somebody that's caught up in the mind or whatever the case may be. But this 8 of Swords, I told you lately, it's like, I know what the 8 of Swords mean, like some type of restriction, mental bound to something or whatever the case may be. It could be hexes or curses. We're not on that. But that's like restriction or tethered to something, or this martyr like rescuing. It could be like sacrifices, or this could be somebody like in a position to be able to get out of something. But Lady 8 of Swords has been to me like humiliation though. It really has. I don't know why that's been calling to me, but sweetie. Alright, let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. We got 8 of Cups. We do have the 2 of Wands. Is this something else up under the bottom of there? We got the Fool. We got the 10 of Cups. We got the 7 of Wands. And we got the Justice. There you go with the 10 of Swords, though. With the 2 of Cups and the Justice and the 7 of Wands, is it dark in here or it's just me? Like, it really is. Let me turn that like that. Wait a minute. Woo, there we go. Y'all still can't see, can you? Wait a minute. All right. There we go. There we go. God damn. Where were you on the night of? We got 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Justice, though. For some of y'all, this could be about a relationship, though, being stuck, though. Because with the Emperor reversed, the Queen of Cups is kind of like somebody that's not unhappy or could be emotionally abusive or just necessarily set in their ways, or it feels like some type of restriction where somebody's in a relationship and it kind of feels like you don't get to be you. With the 10 of Wands and the Justice, though, this could be like some type of unfairness that's going on, or somebody could be dropping or asking for some form of help in a relationship, or necessarily communicating some type of need that is there, especially with this Justice, because it's kind of like maybe something didn't work. Maybe it's a connection with a person, especially if it's a mother figure or a feminine energy, or just connections, but it's like some type of imbalance. I think with the 2 of Cups and this, it could be a little bit of karma that's necessarily playing out, though, so I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. With the Seven of Wands, though, this could be somebody in a situation that's forcing them to necessarily stand their ground and defend what it is that they need, create some type of boundaries or balance that's necessarily needed in their life, whether it's with family or the other needs of other people. Because Ten of Cups is kind of like this toxic environment, emotionally abusive people or relationship. But it looks like some of y'all with the Eight of Cups could be returning back to or trying to have some conversation with a parent and a child healing. I don't know. It's some type of restrictive energy, especially with the Fool reverse, and you also got the Two of Wands with the Eight of Cups, though. So I don't know, because this Eight of Cups could be some unhealthy attachments to something, though. Whether it's commitment, whether it's connection, Stockholm syndrome being suppressed, inability to be able to come to the light about something. So, but I feel like this here, whether it's Ten of Wands, it's just in the Seven of Wands, it could be the line in the sand where somebody was on their last leg and they little didn't even know in a relationship, though. So this forcing somebody to be able to make a stand. I don't know if this was dysfunctional family members, if that is a relationship between you, a mother, daughter, father, son, whoever this is. But it looks like here, though, because this is Two of Wands, though, I don't know if somebody's contemplating allowing somebody to come back into their life or making peace with a certain situation. Where we at with 6 minutes. Alright. We got Two of Swords. Shit, here we go. Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, though. For some of y'all, this is a truth, though. With the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, though. With this is like, that's not being, one of y'all are not in a space of being defensive, especially when it comes to communication. It's like some form of truth, but you got a Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. This could be where somebody's lost and trying to figure out what it is that they should do, whether you self-reflecting on old childhood wounds, having to leave or move, or not necessarily being in a state of happiness, or honoring those spaces. Because the Nine of Wands as a child, this could have been a situation where it's dealing with abuse, or a personal situation where somebody was left defenseless or having to defend for themselves. With the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon, and the Emperor, though, this could be, I don't want to say hiding an abuser or hiding some form of an abuse, though, with the Ten of Swords and here. So somebody could be emotionally suppressing something, especially with this Ten of Wands and this Moon and this Emperor, though. So somebody could be verbally or emotionally abusive, or it could be like with a situation, though. Ten of Swords sometimes can be bad mouthing or not seeing the intentions of a certain person. So this could be the father of a child, mother of a child, whoever it is, whatever connection. But it looks like here the ruling matter of a person is kind of like emotionally manipulative, or whatever the case may be. Like you don't see their intentions, like it's my way or the highway, or this could be some hidden abuse that's coming to the light or buried deep into the subconscious, because we got an Eight of Swords. Maybe this something that you think about and it puts you in a space, but for one of y'all, I think now you're like probably grieving or in a space of where it's communicative but somebody's not defensive. With the Two of Swords, with, you hear me say this too, with two people or a certain situation with the world, this could be finally seeing somebody for exactly who they are. Then it goes to the Knight Knight of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Yeah, that just kind of gives me it, though, especially with the Knight of Wands. There could be jealousy, insecurity, certain actions, moving too fast, too rash, especially with the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So this could be like substance abuse, or how somebody deals with something that came about. With the Four of Pentacles and the Eight, though, that's somebody who doesn't, I don't know if it's something with money or connections or interest or building into something. That's what it kind of feels like. So we're going to go on that. But I feel like with this Knight, who was there? It was a reading to where I said one of y'all, I can't think about who exactly it was. It was a reading where I talked about one of y'all back gets up against the wall, and then that's when you come out. But it's like when you come out of that energy, it can be very hard to deal with. Woo, that ain't nothing but the devil on the ground. I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up because I know what it is. Pause. I know exactly what it is. It's the devil, and that bitch flipped up right. Oh, it didn't. Ooh, come on now. With the two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, this could be financial matters, though. With the Page of Cups, there could be investments or opportunities. Somebody's being left out of something, or lack of belief, like it's something that's necessarily not working anymore, especially with the Nine of Swords. With the Five of Cups, whether somebody's healing or non-healing or whatever went on in the home, or dealing with some form of abuse or tyrannical approach, somebody who's rigid, stuck in control. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands, that looks like there, I told you, Nine of Wands. Lately, just give me that hospital room where they got like them plugged up, and it's like beep, beep, you know, where like the little thing, and they sit in the bed, like you see they got the little gown on Women that got that little gown, that flat ass pillow they give you. I don't know what that's about. But then you got the Seven of Pentacles. You scoot back. No, let me stop scooting forward. That's what it is. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil, though. This could be somebody going independent, though. I don't know if it's like somebody snatching their money away from an investment or not being involved into something. Because with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that just, it doesn't want to work no more. With the Emperor reverse and the Two of Swords, I don't know if somebody's not putting into something because it's not flourishing or constantly investing into certain experiences with certain people where it's a broken foundation. That's what it kind of feels like. We got Ace of Wands, Chariot, the Lovers, and the Nine of Pentacles. If this is a relationship, though, for some of y'all, this could be boundaries up between you and family. I don't know what this been coming up. Taking space away from family members who are emotionally intoxicating or suffocating just a little bit more. Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups. I said there's some grief work going on. Four of Wands, that could be remaking. Seven of Pentacles, Devil, independent. For some of y'all, that's like going independent. I said that, though. Separating from the pack. With Ace of Wands and the Chariot and the Lovers, though, this could be somebody that's deciding opting out of, whether it's like going into a new relationship or love. Nine of Pentacles, this could be somebody that's getting out of the realm of, because I show begin downloads about polygamous style relationships too, where they're kind of like invasive, like devil energy, where it's very strong, soul ties, control, lack of, it's abuse in the home, inability to be able to grow or tap into what it is that you need to be. But with the Ace of Wands and the Chariot, though, I know sometimes that could be forceful, though. So I don't know if this is one of y'all, whether you moved or left or dealing with some type of situation, being in the realm of independent because of family members, whether it's gossip, whether it's lies, whether it's like a teamwork, emotionally abusive, people who hide abuse, not speaking up or talking about that, or just the overall love. So I think for some of y'all, though, y'all left something or leaving something and left a house or a journey, a marriage or commitment, because this could be somebody's story where it's kind of like you could have left one bad situation, got into another situation, and only end up with the Three of Cups, to where like some type of habit, addiction, wrong friends, wrong people, people who celebrate this type of behavior, or you may have reached a plateau in your life where certain things necessary don't work for you no more, especially with this Knight being able to leave. So this is where the career drive is necessarily going down. You got Queen of Swords. What is that in my throat? I don't like that. We're going to take this as is. Eight of Cups. That's that fluctuating energy, though. Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups. We got Two of Wands and the Death, though. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. Who could this be? Somebody sick, especially with that Nine of Swords. Somebody could be sick. Yep. Somebody's sick. Somebody's sick. I don't know if they're on their deathbed or going through some type of changes or whatever the case may be. Cups. It's not reverse. It didn't fall out that way. It's me. Knight of Cups and it. The Tower. Reverse. Yeah, for one of y'all contemplating or going towards a person or a certain situation, I don't know if it's communicating, though, or speaking or talking to somebody who is a counselor or therapist about something, though, because one of y'all are emotionally roaming or trying to figure out, should I go? Should I leave? Is this what I planned into it? For some of y'all did leave a situation like this, get into a marriage, a commitment, or something like that, and everything just basically fell flat, because you do got a Two of Wands and the Death energy. So it's like one of y'all trying to bring about some form of change with a person or a certain situation, whether this is a relationship, somebody trying to build back up, whether it's a home, a commitment, or necessarily with a person, though. But I do necessarily feel like somebody's not trying to hit that type of tower moment, because you want some type of change, but at the same time, somebody don't want to tear down everything that it is that they know. Creatively, whether you was able to invest into something or bring you some type of abundance, whether it brings some type of change, one of y'all going through some type of creative block. I don't think it's a creative block, because Ace of Wands wouldn't be there, though. I just think emotionally the reason why you were invested into something doesn't work no more. You got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, though. Some of y'all, I feel like y'all been putting off love or relationships or commitments or being able to emotionally attach to somebody, because it looks like the Knight of Cups is coming. Whether this is a passion project or offer or a certain person or situation, but I feel like one of y'all been constantly trying to avoid love or relationships or connections with certain people. Ooh. Queen of Wands. There we go. 2 of Wands or the 3 of Cups. Who is this though? Because one of y'all, let me tell you something. One of y'all kind of feel like when this comes to this lovers party, third party, triangle type situation, the only reason why you're attracted to them or always find yourself in those type of situations is because of the emotional connection that you crave or stability from certain people, especially with the strength, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. So it's like one of y'all could be trying to manifest love or bring love into a certain situation, but it's kind of like when you keep meeting people, ideally though, when it comes to family, relationships, or toxicity, it's kind of like they always somebody else or involving something. It's always something lingering there because you got this tower moment. One of y'all don't actually want to let go and bring about some type of change to be able to get to here. With the Queen of Swords and the 8 of Cups, though, going back to those two, one of y'all, this here though, I don't know who you rely on for certain information though, because with the Chariot, it can be very forceful though. 3 of Cups, Chariot though, because it looks like some of y'all trying to put something behind you. Because I'm telling you, this got something to do with family. One of y'all tried to ghost or not be around y'all family, whatever experiences, to be able to move forward. But it's like you hit this plateau in life where it doesn't work no more. So you got 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and this. Going back to a relationship or a necessary connection with certain individuals with this Knight of Wands and a person. Knight of Wands sometimes can be a very charismatic individual where they do too much. It can be a little bit arrogant or boisterous type attitude. So what necessarily works for them won't work for you because you got a Hangman reverse. For some of y'all with a connection with a certain person, whether it's friends, group commitments, or whatever, sociable, whatever it is, type skills. For some of y'all, this is a connection that you make with certain individuals. You are. Some of y'all said that did get a little bit of restraining order type tease, but with the strength, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords, though, this is being forced to look at like the bigger picture. Especially here, though, with this Ace of Swords, this Page of Swords, and this 10 of Cups. So I don't know if you looking at something from a different perspective, you talking to somebody, you learning something, you putting in the work. But with the strength, though, some of y'all been trying to coexist with certain people that need to get the fuck out your life. Like, I don't think, I was saying this earlier, though, about COVID necessarily going on. When it comes to certain information, when I said that COVID stopped a lot of people from hanging with certain people, with those friends, connections with other people, where you were supposed to get the fuck away from them. But post, because it linger on and people have found a way to finesse the situation, they have found themselves back in situation with people who mirror this 10 of Cups, whether they're emotional dysfunctional, whether it's that. So it's kind of like this trauma bonded type situation. So for some of y'all may unconsciously do that, especially with that moon. For this, though, with the 10 of Swords and the Moon, somebody's lying about how they necessarily feel about a certain situation. I ain't saying that you are a liar, but I don't know. And then, too, if it's dealing with gifts or certain situation, especially with this 10 of Swords, it kind of feels like backstabbing and betrayal. People talking about each other, bad mouth. Like, oh, don't worry about it. It's like a prioritizing of your needs versus other people. That sound fucked up though. It really do when I say it out loud. You got Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. Who is this that keep trying to heal something that's not going to work, though? Because you got the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords sometimes can be a returning energy, whether it's conversations, whether seeking, going into murky waters. Somebody's looking for a type of clarity. I don't know who is this person that's trying to heal some type of dysfunctional situation, but in the matter of chaos and drama, sometimes it's best to get people separate so you can see what's the overall outcome for something instead of just trying to sit down with like 50 motherfuckers and see what the masses say. And what do they want? Because like the 75% is not as impactful as the 25%. And some people necessarily forget that. And I don't think y'all know this though. Especially with here though. So it's like one of y'all keep trying to heal something, go back to whether it's financially or whatever the case may be, whether it's creative projects, whatever that's necessarily going on. The 4 of Pentacles is reversed. So maybe somebody was very greedy, money hungry, so they went through losses. Whether somebody's going through financial evolution, it's kind of like this prioritizing of this need to be in a state of money. For one of y'all, it's kind of like money or this infatuation with money continuously puts you in certain situations that you do not like, because of your lack of inability to be able to create some actual change, whether that's in the way you do, not necessarily spending, because it's kind of like money comes in and or it stays or goes, whatever it is, but somebody has some flawed perception when it comes to money. So one of y'all don't want to have a tower moment to break through something to be able to get what it is that you need. It's something there. You got a 6 of Pentacles. On the other hand, though, with this 5-1, somebody could be arguing about money. I told you that came up back in Cancer season where I was talking about they were arguing about who was going to be over will, money, situations, family, where they was acting like real like Scuttlebug. Like it was like June because I dropped it on the 22nd, so it was still rolling out of Gemini season, but it was going into Cancer. And everybody was acting like real Scuttlebug over fucking dollars or arguing over money. The 6 of Pentacles, whoever this is, that's a healer or a person, they take advantage of certain people in this conflict. I don't know if it's money though, because it's kind of like somebody has money and they bait somebody along. Well, this is a certain position or something. Somebody takes advantage and keeps people in discord or chaos. So that's why I said it's kind of like somebody says, oh, I want to heal something. So they keep going back up to old wounds, old stories. But at the same time, it needs to be a separation of something because it's not an equal give and change. It's not an equilibrium. That's why I said whoever this is on the opposite side of money or relationships with connections to certain people, because it's not a fair share balance. But we're at 20 minutes. All right. I think so. We're at 20 minutes. I know we ain't in no fucking hurry already. Jesus. 7 customers. I'm trying to get them all out. Do you like that though? Do you like that though? Your body's on me. Quit acting like you're so shy. Do you like that though? 8 of Wands. Do you like that though? Stop playing with me. Why is it in my head? You got Justice in reverse, 2 of Cups again, Page of Wands, and the Empress. I don't like that. Because it feels like one of y'all keep acquiring some type of change or keep trying to fix something, but I kind of feel like it's half-hearted. So this could be somebody that wants somebody to stay, to put up, to deal with a certain matter that doesn't emotionally soothe them or benefit them only because of its financial abundance, or it has something to do with money. Oh, no. You can stay. You can do this. It's like a whole bunch of grandiose promises that lead to nothing but keep somebody in emotional strife. Because you got an 8 of Wands. So somebody's resisting something or blocking something or inability to be able to open up. But this 8 of Wands sometimes can be somebody who makes hasty decisions as well as the Knight of Wands. So for one of y'all, I told you when it came to actions of certain beings. Going back to the 6 to 5 in this though, I tell you somebody that takes advantage, whoever this healer is, who comes back, who tells information or tries to maneuver a certain situation. The 6 of Pentacles, this could be conservatorship. I don't know why. I just 8 of Pentacles gives conservatorship. So this could be somebody trying to be control over something, especially with the strength in reverse. So they could be somebody who has an alpha male mentality, alpha person mentality, but necessarily takes advantage because the 6 of Pentacles gives into a form of chaos. You got the Justice to where like they're biased. This is a group collective because justice when it's imbalanced, that's some unfair moral compass though. So I told you whether it comes to money or the balancing of certain situations. Because you got a 2 of Cups and a Page of Wands and the Empress though. So for one of y'all, it's kind of like somebody that takes advantage of somebody. I kind of feel like it's that though. Or it could be the difference in moral compasses. So it's kind of like, no, you sit there, you peasant. I'm going to do this, you do this, or you shut the fuck up. So it kind of feels like some type of hierarchy. With the 10 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 7 of Cups though, this is some of y'all though, pushing it on your own. Where I feel like this type of imbalance though. This 10 of Wands is Hermit and the 7 of Cups though. The Hermit card sometimes can be a person who doesn't listen to certain things. For some of y'all, I told y'all, this don't feel like a dark night. This just feel like being smacked with the reality of truth. And one of y'all could be trying to put a spiritual meaning on it, and it's really not. Because you got Hierophant reverse and the Star though. Going back to business matter, this could be somebody comes to poach, somebody comes to pushing the same thing and trying to get them to adjust to something that somebody really doesn't want to. Because it don't bring about nothing. Because you got the 3 of Wands, even if it's talking about money though, whether it's stardom or whatever that comes along with it, the 3 of Wands, whether it's money, emotionally, it's somebody that keeps doing the same thing with this 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. If this is a marriage or a certain situation, I'll tell you somebody that's burdened by the idea of it. With the 3 of Wands in this, it's just money. I kind of feel like that though. It's somebody that wants to keep pushing the same thing. No, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, but it's not working. Especially with this 10 of Wands, because it's like that bag lady, I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to keep doing this, I got it, I'm supposed to. That's the imbalance. If this is a relationship, connection, or a person, one of y'all feminine energy is so flawed to be able to say, I'm going to take care of this, I got to do this, I got to do this, that you don't even spend time to do shit for yourself. So you find yourself picking up more people that's in need. Well, I done picked that up and I done kabooted your ass on my energy. Well, I said, I don't like that because I said, I ain't saying I'm selfish. But I damn sure don't like putting other people's needs before mine. Because if I can't do right for me, how the hell I'm going to do right for somebody else? Come on, say amen. But anyway, we finna switch decks. Come on now, say amen. Amen. But if one of y'all do kind of feel like somebody's in a relationship and they hiding some form of abuse, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, because you got the Knight of Swords and you got the Six of Cups and the King of Swords. You got Judgment though with the King of Swords though. With the King of Swords and the Six of Cups though, whether this is some type of childhood trauma with a father figure or a person, connection, whatever relationships, whether it's people who can be a little bit narky, manipulative, leaves out certain forms of information because of their connection. King of Wands with the Emperor reverse, somebody could have daddy issues. I ain't saying it to be mean, but when I say daddy issues, it's not about a father figure being in your life. It could be like how your father met your mother, whether he was on drugs, absent, manipulative, focused on himself. Like, that's the type of people somebody's attracted to when it comes out people who are very authoritative or straightforward. So that's what it kind of feels like, especially when it comes in 2 weeks success. One of y'all trying to make it work. I don't know who this is because it looks like some type of masculine, a person trying to come back after they did something and apologize. And one of y'all kind of like, no, because you got a 5 of Pentacles. So maybe you left them alone. Maybe you put them through some type of emotional embarrassment. But it's kind of like a get rich quick scheme, some janky promoter ass bullshit though. So this could be somebody going up to a judge, seeking some type of information, wanting something in some type of favor. Because you got Wheel of Fortune though. You got the Fool. You got 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the World, and the 8 of Wands though. Yep. It is though. Other than that, though, some of y'all could have been, like, I feel like somebody probably made bad business deals, bad business moves, relationships or connections with certain people. For some of y'all at a plateau, whatever it is, whether you are abundant, instead of returning back to the same place where it gives you this emotional disdain, see what it is that you got, because the feminine energy is upright. Execution may be piss poor. But this is where the abundant and the overflow. So maybe you need to tap into that to see how that creativeness or being able to take care of necessarily do to be able to bring into you a space of abundance. Because you had the 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands sometimes can be equated to success and all those different types of things. Wait a minute, my video. It can be equated to success and all those different types of things. But with the King of Pentacles, the Worlds, and the 8 of Wands, though, this is somebody that's very stagnant or focused on negative things. I kind of feel like it's that, though. Somebody's very stagnant, blocked, doing the same thing. Creativity is not going the way that it needs to go. I told you this could be somebody focused on, like, this is how you get success. So this is how this works. Instead of actually applying with the 8 of Pentacles, what it is that they know, studying, being a very studious person, or understanding, seeking instead of seeking just the Ace of Swords, old truth, drudging it up, whether this is family or certain people or situations though, because it looks like somebody wants some greater change while being conflicted in the middle, whether it's about money, arguments, hey, I need that promotion, can I get this, I thought you said you was gonna do this, and not being able to get it though. Alright, let's go. But I told y'all this look like a family, whether it's money matters or whatever the case may be. It kind of do. Don't do that camera over here, sweetie. Don't do that. Keep that junky shit. Keep that junky shit. Keep that janky shit. And keep that janky shit. Y'all see I burned my table up? This used to be my initial mobile altar. But look at that. I burned it up. I said, I'm going to have to give me another one, though, and just paint that bitch. I want a bigger one. What we doing? Oh, okay. My bad. Shit. Do you like that, though? I want me a bigger one, though. I bought me some hearts while we pulling these out. I kind of feel like some of y'all already know. This is situations, though. It's just mentally or emotionally thinking about it, or when it comes to executing something, one of y'all just gets yourself physically stuck. It's kind of like somebody. Have you ever seen a kid just be crying and crying and crying, and you don't even know why they crying, and they ain't even process their emotions and stuff like that? They just be crying for no reason or whatever the case may be. And somebody's like, what's going on? What's going on? And like in a state of panic, that's what the reading kind of feel like. And somebody just like, don't worry about it. And then they just walk off. And then they still saying that. that's what it kind of feels like one of y'all doing. So it's kind of like you stay restrictive in this Eight of Swords, inability to be able to move. So it develops some type of anxiety, which is really not anxiety. It's just that you so overwhelmed with your own emotions that you ain't processing nothing that's necessarily going on, or so accustomed to people saying, well, what's going on? What's going on? Instead of them saying, I'm in a panic too. Let's figure out how we can get out of the situation. I'm telling you, that's what it kind of feels like, just based off the reading. Or, like I said, as a parent, being around these kids, they got on your last nerve. Whew. Let me tell you. No, he really had. No, he really ain't got on my nerve. Just a little razzle-dazzle. I wouldn't be a parent if he did, but not that bad. King of Cups. Look at that reverse. I said that though, somebody's manipulative as hell. Then you got Queen of Pentacles, reverse, and the God. Lord, 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 Lord. Woo. If this is a Queen of Pentacles, it look like if it's a job, a person, a mom, or whoever it is, it's like somebody, this kind of like that olden ways when they used to say, you stay in that marriage now, or because of money, or just somebody that stays in the situation, or somebody that thinks that, it's something though, Ten of Pentacles. Because I tell you, some healing with finances, or money, or with family, or expecting some type of change. But somebody's manipulative when it comes to a form of speaking or talking about it. They really are. Like, they all talking, no action. You got Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, though. If somebody's at a crossroads, trying to figure some things out, that's that Eight of Swords energy. You got Dr. Buzzer versus the Hermit. Your body's on me. Quit. I don't know what that's in my head. I'm gonna get it out, y'all. So shine. Do you like that though? I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to come out. Do you like where you at though? Do you like that though? Stop playing, baby. I'm trying to get it out of my head, y'all. I'm trying here. With this Queen of Pentacles, what cards came out twice? I don't want to do Taurus energy. I don't. We got Justice twice, and we got let me write them down while we right here, because y'all know as soon as I get off and y'all be like, well, you said. I said a lot, didn't I? You said you was gonna do it. Wait a minute, let me see. Damn. Wait a minute. What I do with the ink pen? What I do with that ink pen, y'all? Wait a minute. I think I need to pause for a minute, because I don't know. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna remember. I'm not. I'm lying to you. I'm really not. Because Sweetie ain't been doing no damn readings. Let me tell you that. Girl, this ink pen is so goddamn dry. What's it say? Hermit. Libra. Hierophant. It ain't that I don't want to do Taurus energy. It's just that y'all kind of be stuck in y'all ways. And the readings be just a little bit, you know. I don't know. It just be a little stuck, you know, and that's kind of like, nigga, come on, damn. Like, that's how I be feeling. All right, because you got Seven of Cups, though. Woo. With this Queen of Pentacles, this Eight of Knives and this Nine. With this Queen of Pentacles, this Eight of Knives and this Nine of Wands and the Magician, I kind of do feel like somebody's kind of manipulative though. Whether they wanted some type of change, or somebody could be into some form of magic. So somebody could be at a crossroad. This could be somebody that needs to seek some type of spiritual protection. I wouldn't even say a cleansing though. Like, somebody needs to seek some type of spiritual connection, because whether this is a person, a feminine, or connecting with somebody, or at a crossroad when it comes to money, some of y'all have to figure out this concept of money, because being stuck here is the easiest way to where you need some type of proper planning to be able to execute something. And I feel like it's a voice or a person or a certain situation that's kind of like behind the scenes that you need to be necessarily protected away from. With the Garden, the Dr. Buzzer, and the Dr. Grant, and the Knight of Swords, I do feel like it's some type of healing or emotional whereabout or garden that's coming to like flourishing. So for some of y'all, this is needing to get the weeds out, because Dr. Buzzer talks about unfairness, whether somebody done something to you. If you have done wrong, necessarily apologize to this person. or a situation. For some of y'all, this is just dead ass getting out of something though, especially a King of Swords. Like, this could be a marriage gone wrong. It has though. Queen of Pentacles and a Magician though. I say love spells do go awry because the girls do be into that. Them love spells where y'all researching them shit go good for 10 years. After that, the nigga come combative, start wanting to fight your ass, knock your ass the fuck out because you put that root on that man. Baby, can't snatch away somebody's free will. Don't think this justice ain't gonna come back though. But when y'all trying to heal, I don't think this should be a healing though. I think this should cause for some form of separation though. Because Queen of Pentacles with the Magician is like some darker style of magic though, and especially with the Hierophant though. And this is exactly what it is. Hierarchy, rules, nature. Ten of Pentacles, the Strength, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands though. For some of y'all though, this could be, I told you, if it's a family or support where you're looking for, somebody's high-key negative. I don't know if this is influence. I don't know if this is your steadfast support. It's just become negative. For one of y'all, this could be a family matter or a certain situation, especially with the Four of Wands. Somebody could be trying to dominate somebody. I don't know if this is with a mom where they was absent, necessarily focused on money and this. So it's kind of like their voice or communicating with them, the hardship is negative. So now you got somebody saying, no, you should heal this, you should do this. But at the same time, it's no proper apologies or understanding of where you're going to go, rules, regulations, boundaries, like that type of shit. Because I told you the holidays was coming up. And I said a lot of y'all was going to be like, oh, I'm going to go around my folks. Hell no. I said, stay your ass at home. Stay your ass at home. Because Page of Wands is that's that badass child. Four Wands, criticism. Because one of y'all, I said this too. Not saying that it's there though, but where we at? 36. We finna wrap. Because one of y'all, I told you, y'all got like this negative relationship with your family. And I don't know whether it's like the basis or connections with certain people, whether it's materialism, whatever it is, like being focused on money or abundance or whatever the case may be, that it don't give you some type of disdain. So it's kind of like connecting or looking for certain things in Empress energy or healing or trying to figure out how to be fair, how to take advice, how to grow, what strategic moves that should you play. It like stun at you in your whole human existence. So because of the foundational basis that a person had, it put them in a place of, well, if I'm able to do this, I'm able to buy this, I'm able to do this, at least I feel good. So it's something there. It's something there, because on the bottom of the day we got 7 of Cups. That's daydreaming. Could be drugs and food. I told you that though. That talks about like root working. You do got the 5 of Wands. You got the Big Queen. I told you that's competition. Then you got the 8 of Baskets and the 6 of Nines. 4 of Coins. If it was reversed, I told you that's about needy, clingy people. 4 coins. 6 of Swords though. And the 8 of Cups though. And the 8 of Baskets though. This could be leaving though. Because one of y'all, if you're trying to heal some type of family matter, it's like somebody walks in with a more open approach. And for some of y'all so accustomed to somebody being necessarily the same way, where you kind of like, okay, well, I got my heart on my sleeve, I want to. So I don't know if you revisit them for the last time or went to go see somebody, a parent or a person, whatever the case may be, and it's like now you got what it is that you needed. I don't know if they showed their ass necessarily for the last time though, because you got the Big Queen reverse. So I don't know if you was going there looking for some type of support or a connection, but it feels like somebody showed their ass for the last damn time. You was like, you know what? Yep, I got what I needed. To be enough to be emotion fulfilled, whether it hurt it or not. Because you got a 5 of Wands, and you also have the 2 of Pentacles, and you have the 7 of Cups. And it could be about options, relationships. For some of y'all, this could be about money, though. I was getting that, though. Some of y'all with money, though, whether you stepping into abundance or not, whether somebody feels entitled to it. Because it created a rift, whether it's in family or certain experiences where people feel like they're supposed to get this, though. So some of y'all don't know how to juggle that form of reality where it's dealing with them. So it's kind of like, well, if I do this, you're okay. If I don't do this, you're okay. So you want too much, you do this. Whether somebody's into black magic, whether it's a person, a parent, somebody's doing this to you, it's kind of like, stop fucking playing with me. Like, one of y'all have this, well, you know what? It's okay. Like, I'm telling you, one of y'all got this. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. And just like, you know what? Fuck it. If it falls, it falls. Great. But this here, though, somebody want to compete with, I say it for, it's like that third party, a parent, a person. I don't know who this is, who y'all in cahoots with, a parent, whoever this is, person. when y'all don't want to argue with them to the point where it's like, you know what, it's all right. You know what? All right, don't worry about it. And then just walk away. Because dealing with the whole matter is just a little bit too much. But I think y'all got enough. Especially with this, though. Because some of y'all was like, oh, it's the holidays. And I said that coming up. I said, don't go. I said, just stay away. Because you had the Queen of Pentacles, the 4. You was open to the idea. Okay, all right. You took your ass over there. Wherever you went, because this talks about being hot-footed or necessarily being pushed away or not caring about the results, that it's okay for somebody to leave that in the past. And what you walked away from, whether it was a past relationship, whether this is competing with a mom, a parent, or a relationship, because it looks like somebody may have a better relationship with a grandmama versus a parent, or a parent, a better relationship. Whatever it is, it's just discord. So it's like somebody left that behind. Damn, I'm trying to put it in the light. Fuck. It's there, though. I'm trying to put it in the light, though. Because with their 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, so that is, though. Because I'm telling y'all, it's like somebody hard to please. They really are. Because if this is a marriage, this is a masculine, especially with the feminine cards, this is you trying to choose between who's more important. Not saying that it's like the big queen or a mother or a feminine, whoever this is. Not saying that they don't have importance. It's just necessarily figuring out what's going on in your life at the time. Put the Queen of Pentacles as 8 of Swords and a Magician. I tell you, I don't like that. That's somebody in a darker style of magic, though, creating those elements, especially with this 7 of Cups reverse, because it talks about hallucinations, blockages, drug abuse, necessarily being sober. Somebody could be trying to, like I said before, it's the element of root working, trying to dominate, because it talks about the head work that I told you that was going on. So it's kind of like that style, this aloofness with the 8 of Swords, not knowing, hey, don't do that to my camera, where you should go, the direction to make somebody lose something. So I don't know, I don't like that, though, because this could be like some feminine going to go seek out some spiritual doctor or person, hey, go do this, to keep somebody in a state of dismay, so they won't be able to make effective decisions, though, whether this is a group or collective of certain people. Somebody like that. Somebody like that, where they're trying to keep somebody thrown off, in balance, whether it's financially or coming into certain things, though. I don't know. 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 I do know, but I'm just saying I don't know. It's a meme. It's a meme. Alright, okay, let's see what comes out. Because we're going to close this up. I do any, meeny, mighty, mo on which sign, though. Because Libra, Hermit, and Hierophant been coming out of line. I tell you, Taurus' energy, y'all energy be stagnant. Like, y'all just do the same thing. Same thing. Not all, though. But it just be, once y'all there, you're there. It ain't pulling you back from something. It's like, I like what I like. Whether it's good or bad, you will stay there. Here we are. Confidence is the key to your success. I don't know if y'all can see this shit. It's pissing me off. Camera constantly glitching and shit. I don't like that. Me don't like that at all. Alright. Bring love into the situation. There you go. Ooh, that's what I said it was, though. Some of y'all were challenged, though. Wait a minute. God damn. Step out of your comfort zone. Your commitment is being tested for those of y'all that are in a relationship or commitment, though. That's why I said it looks like some of y'all got like some deep inner child work that needs to be done. And if you are in a marriage, it's challenging for somebody to be able to do it with. So it's like committing or going to a next level, whether somebody has a whole bunch of childhood trauma, whether it's equated to abuse or a strict, rigid, controlling person, those type of personalities. It's kind of like that there needs to be worked out, because it's kind of like somebody has like existed on that paradigm when it comes to love and relationships. So it's kind of like somebody's not being in that space of where it's very authentic, where it was talking about well, it's kind of like this relationship to where y'all haven't been able to be y'all self. That's what it feels like. One of y'all ain't y'all true self. But you got a win-win is on a forecast, hold your vision, and it's time to take action. But I said, I think for some of y'all just in the background. Well, this is a job or something, or creative prospects. One of y'all commitment is being tested. Why I say like the passion, not the passion, because some of y'all probably got a passion for money, but the idea of love or certainty or being grounded, connected into it, being able to see. Some of y'all not. It's like y'all reverting back to past type steps, whether you was working jobs and careers or people who was independent. And it's like now you're kind of like, okay, well, this brings me some form of abundance, but I'm just so bored. And it's like that type of energy to where it's like somebody's half-assing a lot of shit, whether it's committed to certain things. So it's like this janky-ass bullshit that's going on. Because you got hold your vision, and it's time to take action. So for one of y'all, it's kind of like y'all just, I don't know if I like it anymore. Like, you just going through, not a midlife crisis, but, I don't know, some type of awareness. Trying to figure it out. Maybe you need to try something new. That's why I said that's where the time you take away from your craft. Where you sit down instead of just trying to push and do. Where you just say, you know what, I'm going to take a vacation. If I got enough money, I could take a year off, a sabbatical, whatever it is. But switching it up, doing something new. Alright. Balance spirituality and practicality and communication is key. That's why I said one of y'all keep wasting y'all money. I don't know who it is, whether y'all keep trying to go to some black witching person. Because communication is key. Some of y'all are too spiritual for me instead of practical or balanced, and neither one of them. Because communication is key. That's the biggest thing. Somebody's not communicating. Didn't I say that though? One of y'all, whether you're in emotional frenzy or whatever it is, somebody's like, well, what is the problem? Like, and you just like, oh, don't worry about it. And then just putting yourself into a state of where I don't even think it's some type of anxiety. I just think it's somebody that's not communicating. But if you are clinically written off with anxiety, that's your thing. But you got to work through your fears. That's why I said I don't even think it's that though, but I don't. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That's it though. So that's why I said I don't even think it's some type of anxiety. I just think it's more like stirred up emotions around this where we say, well, you know, that's what we don't talk about. We don't say this and we don't do that and da-da-da-da-da. And people act like they don't know why you mad, what pissed you off, all those different types of things. You like, nigga, you know. And it's like getting you to that state of, because I told you got to be mindful when you're trying to do those healing games or talking to certain people, because there's certain people that like you to stay in the stage of rage because they don't want to be grounded or understand or heal certain things. So it's like, okay, yeah, they'll be pissed off, da-da-da. So now I ain't got to talk to them. I don't have to emotionally address this issue, so I can pussyfoot around it. Hey, you better learn it. That's why I said don't let nobody trick you out your spot. So I'm gone. Stop.